This video contains commentary. What's pop, lock, and robots, my little deuterinos? Welcome back to Storytime with your favorite Reddit fairy. My name is Lorna, and today we're getting... Guys, it's Friday. Today we're getting into some r/ChoosingBeggars. So without further ado, tickle that subscribe button, sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. This first story was posted to the r/Reddit Fairy subreddit. So you guys know this channel is fresh content, my dudes, because this was posted 2 hours ago. Just saying. So this one is called, Hey, you got any change? Posted by user MDM As I came out of the convenience store, a man stopped me to ask for spare change. Hey, you got any change you can spare? He asked. Sorry, man, no change. Ah, that's too bad. How about a date? I was taken aback. Never had this happen before. It actually made me chuckle. Chutzpah on this scale is most admirable. Presumably I would be paying? I asked him, sardonic smile on my face. Nah, it ain't like that, he said defensively. I think I'm going to pass. Have a good day, man. Okay, you too, he said. I walked off. He went back to his begging pitch. No aggro or bother, just a quick interaction, but still makes me chuckle to this day. Thank you so much, MDM for putting in words like chutzpah so I can say them. I love saying fun words. Okay, that was the first thing I wanted to say. Second, I think I would have the same mindset, you know, like, how exactly, would I be paying for the date? Alright, my dudes, before I get into the next story, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications for future hilarious videos just like this one, because I know you don't want to miss any. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 likes, and if I can, I will promise you won't deal with any choosing beggars for the rest of the weekend. Let's get into the next one. Boss wants me to work part-time for no salary after my contract ends. Posted by user BLAUAMEISE. Not gonna even try to pronounce that because I will freaking butcher it. Time for a rant about my boss. I currently work at an equestrian farm where we do riding events with children. I have been there for 9 months, but I will quit soon and go to university. My boss seems sad about me leaving and offered to give me a part-time job during the holidays. We usually get 15 to 20 kids then, and they all get a 2-hour riding trip, food throughout the day, and spend the rest of the day drawing pictures and doing crafting. The parents pay a shit ton of money for this. So when I was offered to switch to part-time to help out, I obviously asked about the payment and told her minimum wage would be fine with me if she had any trouble paying me. Suddenly, she got mad at me and told me it was inappropriate for me to ask for salary. I would be helping out and not work full-time, therefore I wouldn't deserve a payment. She literally told me I would get free food the entire week and day of the event, and I could convert 1 hour of helping out into 1 free riding lesson. That would be enough, and I shouldn't be spoiled. I told her I'm not interested in riding lessons because I barely have time for it. She kept on talking that she can't offer me anything else, and all the middle school kids who ride at our place and help out do it like this, and they never complained. When I told her that unlike school kids, I need to pay my bills and my rent every month, she left the room and told me if I have trouble with money issues, I should look for a new job. Sorry for any mistakes. I'm on mobile. What the fuck? This woman is extremely Karen, self-absorbed to the max. Am I reading this right? OP was saying that they were trying to quit, right? Let me see here. Yeah. She says, I have been there for 9 months, but I will quit soon and go to university, and my boss seems sad about me leaving. What the fuck? I'm fucking baffled. This is this reminds me of the movie Waiting when, I don't know how to say this guy's last name. I think it's David Kushner, the guy that plays Dan. He's the manager in the restaurant, and he's trying to promote Justin Long's character, and he's thinking about it. Then he comes back and says he wants to quit. He's like, quit? No, you're fired. Like, their pride just cannot handle it for some reason. It's really fucking interesting. Like, just calm your tits, Karen. Jesus. The OP didn't even want the job in the first place. You offered it to them. So what the fuck is your problem? What is wrong with people trying to get people to work for free, though? Like, what? I'm wondering what country this is. Like, is this in a country where labor laws are a little more lax than they are here in Canada? Or, I don't know, man, but that's pretty fucked up. But, yeah, so let's move on to the next story, my dudes. And this one is called Guy Wants Me Kicked Off a Plane Because I Won't Move My Seat. Posted by user Catherine. Here's the cast. Annoying dude and me. Yeah. Last night, I took a midnight flight from Australia to New Zealand on an airline service named similar to Plain Sun. For anyone that lives in or around Australia, you'll probably know this is your bottom of the barrel budget airline, so while it's cheap, let's be real, you can't expect to be traveling in luxury. Therefore, due to my long legs, I did what any rational person does and booked extra legroom in the emergency exit row aisle seat. I boarded, I sat. The plane took off. No typical Karen trying to steal my seat, as most of these plane posts seem to go. About 30 minutes into the flight, as everyone is trying to get some sleep, the person behind me, in standard seating, annoying dude, starts kicking my chair and swearing under his breath. The space is small. It sucks. I get it. After he settles down, I rest my back against the chair again. A moment later, I feel a foot kicking my aisle side armrest, and the following is heard. Annoying dude. Can't you move your seat? You're taking up so much fucking room. I have no space. Me. Mate, the seat is literally welded to the floor. I'm sorry, but I can't move my seat. Annoying dude kicked the armrest again, I believe, turned to his sleeping companion and said, "This stupid bitch won't give me any space. For fuck's sake, my legs are squashed. I'm fucking tired. I want some fucking sleep, but I won't get any because of this fucking cunt." Thinking back, I probably should have called the steward at that point, but I'm flawed. What can I say? Swearing is a pretty normal thing here, but Christ. A couple minutes of silence later, and he's back at it again. Kicking the back of my seat like a toddler, punching the headrest, shinning his phone light on my sleeping face to wake me up and yell at me, swearing to his companions, complainions, about every kind of bitch I am. You get the picture. At one stage, I turn around to him and yell, "Can you stop harassing me, for God's sake? I literally cannot move this chair." No response. I was at the stage where I kept saying to myself, next time he does it, I'm pressing the call button. Unfortunately, or unfortunately for me, annoying dude presses the call button. A stewardess comes. Annoying dude. Either tell this bitch to move her seat or get her off the plane. I'm trying to sleep and she won't give me any fucking leg room. Stewardess. Well, we can't move her seat, but we can move you to the back where there are less people. Annoying dude. Just give me a chair with more fucking leg room. This is ridiculous. Give me her seat. Stewardess. There are some seats in the back. Follow me. As the stewardess walks down the aisle, annoying dude gets out of his seat, punches the back of my chair, grabs my ponytail and yanks it before walking off to follow the lady. By the time I turn around to yell at him about what the actual frick he thinks he's doing, he's quite a way down. While I didn't see him again after that incident, I do know he didn't get a better seat because I booked the last extra legroom seat on the plane. The only other thing that happened was when the plane landed and I tried to get off. Annoying dude's companion tried to body block me from getting out of my seat, but I was working on 30 minutes of sleep at this stage and just pushed her aside. I was too tired for that shit. Anyway, sorry, no amazing ending. I just wanted to share why I'm so grumpy this morning on my first day of vacation. Edit formatting. Oh, my dude. You got some patience. You got some patience, my dude. I was like, oh my goodness. No. As soon as I heard, or read, I should say, heard myself read. I can't English today, apparently. As soon as I heard myself read that he punched the back of her seat and then grabbed her ponytail, like, My leg is bouncing. It is twitching like mad. Like I want to punch something. I cannot believe I would be getting up out of my seat so fucking quick. I'm not a big person, but my rage is fucking huge. That's all I'm gonna say, my dudes. All right, my dudes, I want to know what you guys are planning for the weekend. Let me know in the comments below. I might have already asked that, but even so, it just means I really do want to know. So let me know down below what you doing this weekend. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking tool. Okay, let's get into the next story, my dudes. This one is called "My Cousin is Always Honest in His Job. Others Aren't." Posted by user... There's some hard-ass usernames today, man. I'm gonna try it. Posted by user Unsladasil. See if that was right. Probably not. This is a secondhand story from my cousin. It will be short, as he didn't include a lot of details or actual quotes. My cousin is a mechanic. His job and passion is working on cars. One day, a guy arrives in his garage and says the car has trouble with the handbrake. Dave checks the car and tells him that he needs to change the handbrake cable, about $50 total, and make some repair on the wheel axis. In total, it would have been something like $300 to $400, depending on how long the repair actually took. Well, the guy flips out. Start on the usual spiel. "That's too much. This is a scam. How dare you ask so much money? Guy X at Y place could do it in half the time for half the money. Yada, yada, yada." Now, I'm not sure how things work in other places, but where we live, you don't discuss prices. You either pay or you shut the hell up and leave. So the guy gets, not literally, kicked out of the garage. Couple days later, guy comes back asking if they could do the job. Apparently, he did go to his Guy X at Y place, and instead of being professional and doing the job, the people there tried to actually scam him and told him he needed a completely new wheel axis along with a shitload of other stuff for a total close to $3,000. Just another day in the job, apparently. Small story of a choosing beggar finding out what a real scam looks like. Nice. I've seen a lot of these undercover videos though, so I honestly do not blame the choosing beggar in this case. But maybe do some research first before you accuse them of scamming you. Like, actually have proof that they're scamming you before you accuse them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have somebody else look at it, and they said, "Oh, you need just this," then I could understand, but this doesn't make any mention of that whatsoever. And I dealt with people like this too, and you know, they do piss you off when you're somebody is giving an estimate or working at the counter there or trying to explain to somebody what exactly is wrong with their car, because you know, I know some guys like to talk a big game about how much they know about cars, but working at a service garage, yeah, I think a lot of you are lying about that knowledge. I'm just gonna say that. Oh, I've had to correct some people, my dudes, and it's like, they have no business working on vehicles. Let me just say that, because some of them come in just for parts, and they're like, "No, I need this and this," and I'm like, "What? You don't need that when you're doing this." But anyway, I'm freaking rambling again, but you guys have spoken and said you like my rambling, and I feel so loved, my dudes. All right, let's get into the next story. This one is called "I Want Your Desk Chair Delivered," posted by user Wowski. Couple of years ago, I was trying to get rid of a leather desk chair. It was in good order, but too large and in the way, and I was trying to get rid of it fast. So I offered it on a local site with the offer to drop it off if it was anywhere close. 30 minutes later, I get a message. It went something like this. Choosing beggar. "Hey man, I really need that chair. Could you deliver it to my house?" Me. "Depends on the address, and if you're not there, you lose the chair." Choosing beggar posts address. Me. "Sure, that's less than a mile from here. I'm off next Friday or during the weekend. Tell me when and I'll drop it off." Choosing beggar. "Can you drop it off tomorrow morning?" Today was Sunday evening. Me. "Sorry, have to work then." Choosing beggar. Oh man, do I really have to wait until Friday? This is where I thought I wasn't going to give another inch for a free chair with free delivery. You want it fast, you give me an incentive rather than complaints. Me. Yup, just tell me the time and I'll be there. No messages for 2 days. I put other offers on hold and put the ad on reserve too. Choosing beggar. Is Friday 9 a.m. an option? Me. That's a pretty bad time, but I can do it for you. Choosing beggar. That's great, man. I'll be home between 8:30 and 9:30, so no need to be precise. Me. Okay then, I'll be there around 9:15 tops. Had to drop off the kid at school. Friday arrives. I get there at 9 a.m. spot on because traffic was light. I ring his doorbell. Wait 5 minutes. Ring again. Try to call him for 5 minutes. Ring again and decide that I've wasted enough of my time. Later that evening, choosing beggar. Yeah, so I was home all day, but you never showed. Can you deliver this evening? Me. No can do. You weren't home when I got there, and I tried to call you as well as ring the doorbell for 15 minutes. You didn't pick up or anything at all to make this work. Choosing beggar. Sorry about that, man, but I really need that chair. Me. Well, good luck finding another because this one is already gone. I searched the guy's address during the day too. The first hit on Google was the secondhand furniture dealer. He was offering my chair on his website for 50 euros? Pounds? I don't know. 50. I can never know what that symbol is. I'm sorry. The one who actually got the chair was very sincere about not needing the delivery and was fairly insistent on walking to my home. Only when I told her the wheels would be damaged, hard plastic on asphalt/rocky road is not a good combo, made her pause, but she still wasn't happy. I told her if she was home, I'd drop it off because it really was in the way home, and still in the car because another guy didn't meet the deal. She asked for 3 p.m. because her daughter would surely be home and she would be otherwise. The girl was absolutely thrilled and profusely thanked me for it. I went home all warm and fuzzy. Isn't that a great feeling? I love that. That's like, I mean, you shouldn't just do nice things for people for that feeling, but trust me, it is a good feeling and it can be very addicting. So, I mean, that's not a bad addiction if you ask me. You keep doing good things for people as long as your intentions are good, then do it up, my dudes. I love it. I think I've got one more story for you guys today. This one is called Choosing Beggar. I shouldn't have to pay the restaurant bill because my kid doesn't like the food. Posted by user Shy Girl Turned Sassy. It's my Shy Girl Turned Sassy again. I haven't read one of her stories in a minute. All right, let's get into it. My dad owns a restaurant in New Delhi and has dealt with his share of entitled idiots. This happened about a year ago. A woman came in with her kid and ordered garlic naan and mutton rogan josh for the both of them. Naan is a kind of bread, and this combination is amazing. You should definitely try it. They ate, and when it came time to pay the bill, the woman demanded to speak to the manager. My dad, who is both the head chef and the manager, stepped out and asked what was wrong. Karen told my dad she and her child were dissatisfied with the quality of the food, and then went on to describe the flaws in the restaurant's cooking techniques at great lengths. Most of the things she commented on don't even apply to mutton rogan josh. It was obvious to my dad that she did not know how to cook, and as she spoke, he just struggled to suppress his laughter, as did the waiter. At brief intervals, her brat would throw in his 2 cents about how awful the food was, even though both of their plates were empty. When she was finally done, he asked if she had a point. Yes, I do, she replied indignantly. If we're not satisfied with the product you're selling, we really shouldn't have to pay for it. This time, my dad failed to contain his laughter. Some of the other customers who had been listening joined him. Finally, he caught his breath and told her she was insane. He asked if she and her brat didn't like the food, why on earth had they eaten all of it? And regardless of whether they liked it or not, she was going to pay or face legal consequences. Karen shot back with this bullshit.
We ate the food because we believe wasting food is bad. But if we had to force ourselves to eat it because it was so bad, then we shouldn't have to pay. I mean, what if we get sick?
My dad once again told her that she was insane and he was completely done with her nonsense. She was going to pay whether she liked the food or not. After some more back and forth and a few attempts by the other patrons to try to talk some sense into her, she finally paid the bill and left. The waiter later told my dad that they were quite rude to him as well. I can't remember if she tipped the waiter or not, but I doubt it. Oh my god.
How'd you like my little Harley Quinn voice, Puddin'?
Oh, let me know if you want me to do that voice again, because I know it's a little bit high-pitched. If you guys hate it, I'll take it out. But it was really fun to do, so I hope you guys did like it. But yeah, Karen, like, if you're gonna try to get away with saying that your meal was bad, don't finish the whole plate there, Karen. You derp. Oh, it doesn't really bode well for an argument in your favor. I'm just saying. All right, my dudes, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash that like button. Again, I want to see if we can get this video to 100 likes by the end of the day so I can bless you guys with Choosing Beggar free weekend. As always, the links to these stories will be in the description, so head on over to Reddit and show those posters some love with some upvotes. You know they deserve it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos just like this one. My dudes, you have a fan-fucking-tabulous weekend. I will miss you all. Peace out, my dudes.